Tonight, Edo State government increases surveillance to check outbreak of coronavirus in the state. Just as Ministry of Information and Culture directs all its information dissemination platforms on sensitization on the disease. Plus, commercial drivers protest alleged extortion by state public work volunteers. A very good evening to you and welcome to the news at 7. I am Udrakobong at Chibom. The Federal Ministry of Health has confirmed a coronavirus disease case in Lagos State, Nigeria. The victim is an Italian citizen who works in Nigeria and returned from Milan, Italy to Lagos on Tuesday. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sagi Hanire, announced this at a news conference in Abuja. The report.
Coronavirus now in Nigeria. Following the first confirmed case, the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture has come up with a sensitization and enlightenment plan, as explained by the Minister, Lai Mohammed.
The NTA, FRCN,
Well, still on the coronavirus, Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed has directed all information dissemination platforms under his ministry, as well as the National Orientation Agency, to embark on an intensive awareness and sensitization campaign to arm Nigerians with the necessary information that will protect them to stay healthy. The minister stated this in Abuja. Anthony Forson has details.
Now in Nigeria, following the first confirmed case, the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture has come up with a sensitization and enlightenment plan, as explained by the Minister, Lai Mohammed.
the NTA, FRCN, NAN, VON, and the National Orientation Agency have been directed to intensify their ongoing sensitization and enlightenment campaigns to arm Nigerians with the necessary information to stay well. And the National Orientation Agency, NOA, which is wide reach, office in all the 774 local governments, is pushing the various sensitization enlightenment programs to all the nooks and crannies of the country, translating the campaign to the major indigenous languages to expand their reach.
While calling on Nigerians not to panic, he assured that the federal government is well equipped to handle the situation, but was however quick to caution that mischief makers will take advantage of the situation.
We know that at times like this, purveyors of fake news and disinformation usually ramp up their acts. We are therefore urging Nigerians not to fall for the antics of purveyors of fake news and disinformation. Fortunately, Facebook is working with us in this regard. They have asked Nigerians to report any false or misleading report on Facebook and Instagram pages so they can immediately bring them down.
The patient, who is an Italian, is said to be in a stable condition and being treated at the Infectious Disease Hospital, Yaba, Lagos. Anthony Forson, NTA News.
Before we take the next report, we sincerely apologize for the first report that the wrong insert was brought up. We now go back to that report where we told you that the Federal Ministry of Health has confirmed a coronavirus disease case in Lagos State, Nigeria. The victim is an Italian citizen who works in Nigeria and returned from Milan, Italy to Lagos on Tuesday. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sagi Hanire, announced this at a news conference in Abuja. The report.
Which is a standard effect, Nigeria has been on its toes to prevent the spread of the virus to its shores. That effort has now become a combination of prevention, response, and containment, following the importation of the virus into the country.
The gentleman who came here apparently may have gotten infected at a point, but walked through the scene, the screening, with no symptoms. And by the time he got to his house, I think a day or two after, he started to feel unwell. And wisely enough, he went to a hospital, and there the doctors examined him, and I believe they found that malaria was negative, and they knew the travel history, and immediately referred him to for a test in Lagos at the Luth testing center. And there it was discovered that he was positive for coronavirus and immediately put under isolation. The identity of patients is not generally released except with their permission.
The health minister reassured Nigerians of the country's prepared capacity to deal with the virus.
The government of Nigeria, through the Federal Ministry of Health, has been strengthening measures to ensure an outbreak in Nigeria is controlled and contained quickly. And we will use all measures and resources made available by the government to respond to this case.
This confirmed case makes Nigeria the 45th country that has reported COVID-19 outbreak. In Abuja, Rabi Abdullah, NTA News.
Still on coronavirus, and right here in Edo State, the Edo State government has commenced various activities, including sensitization of the staff of Benin Airport on how to screen travelers to avoid any possible spread of coronavirus in the state. Commissioner for Health, Dr. Patrick Okundia, made this known during a media briefing in Benin City following a confirmed case of the virus in an Italian who just returned from Milan, Italy to Lagos. Eugene Ndubisi has details.
The novel coronavirus, which originated from China, has been an emergency health issue affecting some parts of the world. Edo State Ministry of Health has set machinery in place to check any possible outbreak. The Commissioner Patrick Okondia says a team has been deployed to the Benin Airport for information on the manifesto of the airline that brought the Italian to the country. The ministry has also embarked on sensitization of the public through various news media. The commissioner also reviews that sensitization of healthcare workers across the health facilities in the 18 local government areas of the state has also commenced.
Surveillance officers have been placed on red alert to carry out active case search in all health facilities, as well as all points of entry to the state, which includes the Benin airports and our various motor parks.
Edo State has one of the coronavirus testing laboratories in Nigeria at Irua Specialist Hospital. Dr. Okondia says to reduce the risk of spread of coronavirus, members of the public are advised to wash their hands regularly with soap under running water.
Must cover our mouths and nose properly with handkerchiefs or tissue papers when sneezing and or when coughing. Healthcare workers are always advised to observe standard infection prevention and control measures when attending to patients and take a good travel history.
Edo State citizens are also advised to remain calm and contact the following numbers for further information. In Benin, Eugenia Ndubisi, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA News at 7. We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay tuned.
You are welcome. National Sports Festival. Edo 2020, the heartbeat of the nation.
This March, the heartbeat of Nigeria, Edo State.